Happy Sunday. This is Casey from 1878 Casuals. Just watched the derby. Us against City. It wasn't a proper showing. I think it was a perfect storm for them. We gave them the ball and they wanted the ball. I think we sat back a little bit too much. We didn't bring any physicality. We kind of let them run around untouched. I felt we should have just a little bit more physicality. I would have liked to seen that. So it's a tough one. Good things. There were some positive things. I'm glad to see guys are healthy. I thought maybe starting one person or two might have helped us a little bit differently. I'm gutted. I wasn't expecting this. I'm going to keep it 100. I wasn't expecting this at all. I thought we were going to be a lot more physical. And, it's a long season. We're going to learn from this. We're going to move on. We're all going to just, take our lumps tonight and drink it off. But I'm gutted. There's not too much to say. Up the Reds, Glazers out.
I don't know, mate. 1878 Casuals. Quick shout out to Mark for his birthday yesterday. Cheers, mate. We had a good time from Mamma Mia ice cream. But what a joke. I mean, how did we go down to City 6-3? First half was just embarrassing, wasn't it? How is there not a personal foul on Haaland? I mean, how was Martinez not letting him know that he's there, giving him a little dig? Somebody should have taken him down after his first goal, if not before it. Awful. I mean, that back four. I don't know. Is it because Lindelof came back in? I mean, Varane and Martinez, they were matching so well the last 3 or 4 games. And starting Rashford was obviously a mistake. He obviously wasn't fit, and they must have known that. And keeping him on for the whole game, ludicrous. And obviously Mike Oliver, the big Man United fan that he is. How many yellow cards is that now? 63 against United or something, I think. Joke. Anyway, like the boys said, Glazers out. Come on, United.
Sinatra, 1878 Casuals. So, I'm not sure what the game plan was today. I think we expected, like Casey, like some of the other lads were saying, we expected something physical. We expected Martinez to be the butcher, and he was totally absent today. Absolutely absent today. He waited till, the 80th minute to actually get stuck in on Haaland. Haaland's the best player in the world right now. He's the best player in the world right now. But if you're going to give him the space, the time to do what he wants to do, and you're not going to put a body on him, he's going to score. He's going to score a hat trick every time. That's the kind of player he is. He's like Zlatan Ibrahimovic. You've got to show him that you're there. You got to show him that you're actually going to put a fucking challenge in, and we didn't do that today. And on the other side, there was no pressing. Against Arsenal, against Liverpool, teams that are similar to City that want to dominate the ball, that are susceptible to get hit on the counterattack. This was the perfect game for that, and we didn't press at all. I don't know if Rashford was not 100% healthy. He didn't look like he had there was no power. He looked like an F1 car that lost all power. I mean, there was nothing out of him. He couldn't move. He was a liability for us, unfortunately. Bruno Fernandes was the only one that's pressing. Bruno would be pressing the keeper, and Rashford's still sitting there. He's still the deep lying guy. The wingers, nobody was in sync today. Sancho looked off of it. He looked slow. Antony was about the only guy that really, looked like a dangerous threat, and it wasn't until the second half when the game's already lost before we start to look like we care. This was not a typical looking Ten Hag side, and I expect him to correct it. And I'm going to put this down to the fact that 2 games that we didn't get to play. We lost our rhythm. We lost some of our ability to play together. We went 2 weeks now, international break, where we wouldn't need 3 weeks, whatever it was, we didn't even play together. And so I think that showed, some effect today. It's not like City's they're a top side, and we're a top side, but we just didn't. If there was a game plan today, it wasn't implemented, and that's going to be on the players. And I expect the game on Thursday and Everton on Sunday for all of the mistakes that we had today to be corrected, because it was ugly. It was extraordinarily ugly. Clearly, City came to play, and we didn't. And you can't have that in a derby match, and that's not a good look for Tennock's first Derby match. So that's my thoughts on it. We're going to pass it around. So 1878 Casuals, like and subscribe. Terrace Cult, Moo Moo Mia.